Hello everyone, back again with another quick little Skyrim video. In this video I just want to quickly go over becoming a werewolf, because that is possibly one of the coolest things in this game. Those of you who've played Morrowind, specifically an expansion pack called Blood Moon, in that expansion you had the ability to become a werewolf. Which, once you became a werewolf, you were pretty much indestructible and could handle pretty much anything. Bethesda has carried that over to this game, so I'll be showing you that real quick. The other thing I wanted to show you is my awesome Daedric armor that I just made. This was probably the most annoying armor in the entire game that I've made so far. I don't have quite enough skills in smithing to be able to make a dragonbone set of armor, but I'm almost there. I'm at 94 smithing and I need 100, so make a couple more items and I'm good to go. So here we'll get a nice tight shot of the face. You can't really see the eyes, they're kind of blocked out, but a lot of detail here. I like the spiky look, it kind of looks cool. You almost look like a dragon yourself. The glowing red parts are exceptional. Specifically if you're in a low light area like a dungeon or a cave, the red actually does somewhat illuminate, or maybe it's just the way my video card is handling it. I'm not too sure if it's supposed to illuminate or if it's just decoration that way, but when you're in a dark area it looks like it actually glows. This armor was particularly frustrating to make because you have to find Daedric hearts, and as far as I can tell, there are no Daedra in this game. You actually have to go around to alchemy shops and find hearts. It takes quite a lot of them, so it involved a lot of waiting for stores to restock, going back, purchasing hearts, you know, fast forwarding time, waiting again. I think I spent maybe a month of in-game time collecting hearts and ebony ingots, which was a pain in the butt. Alright, enough about my awesome armor. Werewolf. So we are here at the Whiterun stables. There's White One right there. And in order to get this quest, or to start the quest, you need to come here and get into the town. Now I've already achieved the quest, so maybe I should do another walkthrough where I'm brand new to this area, show you what's involved, but I can sort of talk you through what's needed. Alright, so once we get into town, our destination is going to be, I think it's pronounced Jovaskar, or Jovaskar, probably Jovaskar.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
Don't know why your cauldron is in the way, but whatever. So you come up these steps to this really impressively rendered area, main square.
Everything's all right.
And that's Jorvaskar up there. Looks kind of like an upside down boat.
No lollygagging.
So inside here we have a mercenary group called the Companions. And they're interesting because essentially they're mercenaries, very widely renowned mercenaries. And there's kind of like a sub-faction called the Inner Circle, and the Inner Circle is essentially comprised entirely of werewolves. So you come here, ask to join, they'll direct you to the Grand Master.
You'll pretend you didn't. Is it not allowed? It's not exactly.
And the Grand Master will give you a trial. You'll go through your trials, get initiated into the companions.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good. Another job well done. Your payment is secure, and you have my thanks. Of course, there is always work. My mind is someplace else, though. I think that maybe Kodlak was right. As a werewolf, I can't be a good Nord. I want to be clean, like he was, and go to Sovngarde when I finally die.
What kind of weapon?
I would be honored for you to accompany me, Harbinger. You still have one of the witch's heads. This is good. Let's go to the tomb. We can do the cleansing there.
I can get it out before you have one swing.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a spoiler there, but you know what, it wraps up my topic nicely. You can become a werewolf, and you can cure yourself of lycanthropy, but once you cure yourself, that's it. You can't become a wolf again, so decide and decide wisely. Once you follow the quest line,
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger?
Ella here will basically help you with your transformation and allow you to become a werewolf. Once you become a werewolf, you'll get a spell which will show up under powers, which is called beast form. And because it's a power, it works only once every 24 hours. So you use it and you have to wait 24 hours before it recharges and it's available again. Now, unfortunately, I probably shouldn't have talked to this guy because I got him tagging around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video right here, finish his quest, and then I'll pick it up with the rest of the werewolf tutorial there, showing you some combat skills and what the transformation looks like, because they put a lot of effort and thought into the transformation. Looks very cool. It reminds me of something out of Underworld. So yeah, I'll just stop it here and I'll pick it up after I'm done this quest. And we're back. Alright, so a couple things to know when you're a werewolf is do not change into a werewolf in a populated area, because if anyone sees you transform into a werewolf, they will instantly be hostile to you even when you're back in human form. Another important thing to remember is that werewolf form is temporary. I believe it lasts for maybe I think it's 180 seconds or so. Let's see if it actually tells us. No, that would be too easy. Of course it's not going to tell us. Yeah, it lasts for, we'll say, 180 seconds. I think I remember reading that somewhere. Now, the way to prolong your transformation is by feeding on your kills, essentially. Now, they have to be humanoid kills. Killing beasties and the like don't actually add anything to your transformation gauge. So, essentially you would come in and you would equip it like you would any spell. It'll be under powers, beast form. Once you have it selected and equipped, you would activate it like you would any other shout. On the PC, the default key is Z, so we'll press that now and watch the cool little transformation video. And there you go, werewolf form. So, as you can see, this is just the normal run. If you kick in sprint, then your character goes down on all fours, and you really get an incredible amount of speed, much faster than a horse. Of course, this will drain your stamina bar all the quicker. Another cool thing about werewolf form is that any crimes you commit, murders, break-ins, anything that you commit, in werewolf form does not translate over to your human form, so essentially you get away scot-free. Oh look, a house. Let's kill us some humans. And if you press your shout again, you get a nice roar.
What you got?
So by feeding on the dead is how you extend your bloodlust, and how you maintain your transformation, and also how you regain hit points. So very important to feed. When you're in beast form, you do not regenerate hit points normally as you would, so you have to feed. So now my character has quite a few hit points, so this is going to take a little bit. So big power attacks, as you can see, send opponents flying up in the air. Hold down left attack to do a little bit of a flurry there. See if I can get the shout working here in a second. So as you can see, the shout basically casts a fear spell on everyone. They will run away in terror from you. And that has quite a good range. I think it's almost like a 20-meter range or so. And you can just keep going indefinitely. Basically, as long as you have bodies, you essentially have people that you can attack. So yeah, that's it. That's the werewolf tutorial essentially in a nutshell. Another important thing I suppose to remember is that you cannot cast spells when you're in this form, so you really have to rely on your shouts and your big power attacks and your running, dashing attacks. Which is essentially hold down sprint, which is by default the alt key, and press or click right trigger, and you do a big two-handed leap like that. Not only is that one of your most powerful attacks, but it is also a knockdown. So essentially, you can just rush through a big crowd of townsfolk and keep spamming that attack, and it'll knock them all down. And of course, when they're on the ground, they can't attack you, right? I'm not entirely sure why that character is not dying. It's probably a quest giver. Something that they've done in this game is that quest givers cannot be killed. And that's it. You didn't feed, so you're back down to your small clothes, and now your health will start to regen. And that's that. And as you can see, once the beast form has ended, that character was hostile. Now they're back to being friendly. So they're none the wiser. Technically, that character was dead or knocked out, so they didn't actually witness my transformation. Their health bar was at 0. That must be a quest giver. That's something new that they've done in this game, as opposed to Oblivion. Quest givers are essentially unkillable. You cannot beat them. You can knock them out, so you get them down to like 1 hit point or 0 hit points, but they don't die. Give them a few seconds, they come back up. So that's probably why that one walked away. It's not a glitch. I've never actually been to this town, so I don't know what to do here. Gave me a message saying I basically failed a quest by killing one guy, so I'll just reload a save. But there you go, werewolf form, werewolf combat, how to prolong, all in one little neat package.